They were called the Moors, black African Muslims from North and West Africa who crossed into Europe in 711 AD and took control of what is now Spain and Portugal, a region known then as Al-Andalus. At a time when much of Europe was drowning in darkness, disease, and illiteracy, the Moors built cities of light. They introduced street lighting, public baths, universities, and hospitals when Europe still believed bathing was dangerous. Cordoba alone had libraries with over 400,000 books, while the rest of Europe barely had schools. The Moors brought algebra, astronomy, medicine, surgery, architecture, irrigation, and philosophy. They preserved Greek knowledge that Europe would later claim as its own during the Renaissance. And here's the truth they buried: Europe's rebirth came from African intelligence. Under Moorish rule, Christians, Jews, and Muslims lived together, something Europe couldn't achieve for centuries after. But power hates truth. As Europe slowly rose, it rewrote history. African faces were washed out of paintings, renamed, and rebranded. The Moors became Arabs. Their African roots were erased. Then came the Reconquista. Muslims were expelled, books were burned, knowledge was destroyed, and Africa's role in Europe's greatness was silenced. Yet the evidence remains. In the architecture, the language, the sciences, and the stolen foundations of Western civilization. So the next time someone says Africa has no history, remember this: Africa didn't just influence Europe, Africa ruled it. This is Chronicles of Truth, where history speaks without permission. If this opened your eyes, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Because the truth only stays buried when it's not told.